Hey everybody. Welcome to the channel. I'm Peter, and this is Deaf Gowan Camping. I got some, sorry if he barks a lot. Come on. Say hi to everybody. Come here. Diddle pup. I got some neighbors that are selling their boats, so they're pulling all their personal belongings off. I'm gonna have to block him, try to keep the barking down. He's a good boy, but he just wants him to come say hi. Oh, good boy. Sorry. Welcome to Deaf Gowan Camping. Sitting here on Katie's spot today. Try to keep him from barking because he's, hey, chill out, man. Chill out. You little cutie. Yes, I know they're there. You can stop telling me. I've been getting a lot done around the boat the last couple of days. I still have to kind of clean up this area up here, get everything put away. But I got to go pick up Katie tomorrow, and I'm trying to take it a little bit easy, so I don't end up screwing my back up. So I gotta help Katie stand and help her walk and everything. So I want to try to be mindful of my back and just do things. Well, like the boat today, I did it half-ass. I just spread it off from the dock. I didn't get up there and scrub and wash and stuff. But every time I do that, I end up, being out for a couple of days. So. But I've got a whole bunch done. I've got all the carpet out, got all the carpet cleaned, got all the laundry done, got it put away. I got it put away. Vacuumed downstairs, cleaned the bathroom, did the dishes. Once those are dry, I'll clean the galley. Yeah, I guess that's, I got the dock all sprayed off. I got the camper opened up and stuff switched from vehicle to vehicle to vehicle in preparation for going to get Katie. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. I don't know. You guys let me know. I mean, do you want to watch crap like that? Watching me spray off a dirty freaking floor mat because I'm still training a puppy. He's getting a lot better, but still sometimes at night he has accidents. And without Katie here, I don't hear him when he barks because I don't have my hearing aids in. But he'll go to the door and bark, and usually Katie will wake up, and usually she'll wake me up, and I'll take him up to go potty. But he's getting older, so he's also able to hold it longer. But he still has accidents. I try to not give him so much water in the evening. But if he's thirsty, I don't fill his bowl. I'll just give him enough till he stops drinking. So I guess that's that. So I guess this is the part where we go into Welcome to Story Time with Pete. I was thinking about this one yesterday as I was wrapping up yesterday's video. And today is going to be about Rollins Lake. Uh, it's going to be a couple of camping trips in the story, but um, going on group camping trips with my tight group of buddies that I grew up with. Always always has good stories that happened. uh, I'm kind of the guy that everybody calls me MacGyver. I've been camping my entire life. I can buy a new tent. I'll look at the instructions, but I mean they're all basically the same. I can figure it out. And I can remember it, but I'll pull into camp. We would usually, hey, be a good boy, be a good boy. We would meet up a lot of the times, and Colfax. A big group of us would go, with our wives, before we had kids and stuff. But, we were all, at that point in our lives where we were no longer, dipshits in our 20s, we were now like, all doing the adulting thing, buying homes, starting our careers. Well, I was the first one and my group of friends to start a family, but we were still young, and like when we were younger, we're going rafting every weekend. Now we're older, and we can buy boats and jet skis and stuff. So we started doing a lot more stuff like that, and then going on camping trips. And we would go to Rollins Lake usually a couple of times a year. Bring out my buddies. I'm not going to say anybody's names because some of these stories are embarrassing. And everybody's got kids now. But if they're watching, they'll know who I'm talking about. But the first time that I had been there, I went with my ex-wife, and we brought out our chill out, dude. You're freaking me out. Okay, I think they left. So I went with my ex-wife, first time I've been there, and we brought out the jet ski with us. We had a three-seater. So, on the first day we got there, we ended up meeting them there. I got off work late, so we ended up meeting them at camp, and they, left a spot for us to set up. Get set up real quick, and then let's hit the water. Went out. This is during the summer, so out here the sun doesn't set till like 9, so we were probably out on the water for like 5 hours or something like that. But it was also as a whole bunch of other people were coming into camp. One of my buddies, he brought out his ski boat, another one brought out his skis, another one brought out his big old pontoon boat. I think that one was there on that trip. But anyway, so people kept showing up, and there was room on the boats for them, but we were already out on the water. So I had to keep driving back and forth to go pick people up to where we were all docked up on the beach. So, you know, after working all day, driving that ski around with extra people on it and having some adult beverages. Hey, chill out, buddy. Chill out. Chill, chill, chill. Chill, chill, chill. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Sorry about that. Okay, chill out. Chill out. I know they're there. You can chill. I can see them. I can see them just fine. I know they are there. Okay. Chill out, man. Chill out. Okay? So, you know, then we get back to camp. Just kind of everybody just kind of broke off, made their own dinners. We would usually plan, somebody would make a meal for the group, do a dinner, lunch, a breakfast, for however long the trip was. And it was always great. But the first night, you know, I was tired. I didn't exactly go to bed early. I went to bed at a, you know, kind of quiet time hour, so around 10 o'clock. And everybody else stayed up enjoying their adult beverages. I wasn't there. I wasn't there to see it because I was sleeping. But my wife, she was up. My ex-wife, sorry. She was up and was hanging out with everybody, and don't judge, okay? Don't judge. Some people play strange games, you know, one humanity and stuff like that. But when we go camping, we always play butt charades. And you try to, I'm not going to do it. I was going to try to give you a demonstration, but the camera won't see that. But what it is you have to show your bare ass and bend over and bend your knees and move your hips and try to spell out a word, and everybody else has to try to guess what you're spelling. Rollins is a pretty popular campground, and it was full that night. And we were in the, you know, the family group camping area. On that first trip, we found about, you know, we learned, we adapted. But there happened to be a church group of kids And one of the chaperones came over. I'm not going to say who it was. They came over and they were yelling at everybody, and my buddy that had his pants down, this good Christian chaperone counselor guy told my buddy, "You're going to hell." And my buddy was like, "Whoa, bro, that seems a little uncalled for, All you had to do was come over and ask us to stop. Jeez, we didn't know you guys could see us." Whatever. So my wife told me that story in the morning. And, again, it's another, we got plenty of toys to go out on. I got mine, so I know what I'm doing all day. If you guys want to hang back, but I know what I'm doing. I'm hitting the water. But we all went out, and other friends kept coming out. And again, I won't say who it was, but somebody's brother came out to visit with his new girlfriend. Come out, try out the jet ski out, hang out on the boat, have some beverages, and, we barbecued out there and everything. Buddy's pontoon had a pretty good size barbecue on it. And then everybody had, food and fruit and stuff to make sandwiches and stuff in their coolers. And yeah, we do camping right. But I had to go pick them up, and I've never met this girl before. I'm 6'3". I'm pretty sure she was about 6'3". If not, maybe 6'2". She was as tall as I was. And she had a Adam's apple. So I met him at the dock. I pull up, I don't get off. The dude that was there, I didn't like him very much. Never have, never will. He knows who he is, and the sister of the brother knows who I'm talking about. But so I just pulled up to the dock. I mean, it's a 20-minute ride across that lake to go back. Okay, so you guys are at the dock. Okay, I'll come get you. Stay the fuck there. I ain't waiting for you. You're not there when I pull up. I'm turning around. So I just pulled up and just grabbed the dock. Okay, it's boy, girl, boy. So hey, hop on. I'm nice. I was. I don't know her, so I was generally nice to her. Her. And I was cordial with dude, but I was always waiting for the opportunity to. Never mind. Dude, chill out. So she gets on, I get on, I back out, and we start cruising through the no wake zone. I was like, hey, I'm Peter. Okay, so this is how we ride. Put your arms around me. Move with my body. Don't move opposite of me, because if you do, you're going to fall off. I'm not. I'm going to hold on, and I'll come back and get you. Kind of basic, simple. I mean, kind of like riding a motorcycle. I mean, but some people have never ridden a motorcycle. Just don't move against me. That could also make us crash, especially if we're hitting a wake. Be a good boy, okay? Little cutie pie. So I got a pretty deep voice, I think. I don't hear it anymore. Maybe it's I don't know. But after I explained everything to her, yeah, this was before I went completely deaf. Her voice deeper than mine. I mean, it was like, this is the other person talking to me, but my voice is deeper than, I'm just saying. She never wore a bikini. She always wore board shorts with a bikini underneath it because she always pulled it up on her hips. But I'm just saying, yeah, to each their own. If you want to live their life, I'm just saying. You know. Anyway, while we were out that day, we were coming home for the evening. Stop it. Seriously, dude. Stop, okay? You little gremlin. You don't have to bark at everybody. I can see them. On the way home, we saw a rope swinging, while going off of it. And it comes my ex-wife's turn to go. She's never been on a rope swing before. So she goes. Now, I don't know if you've all been on a rope swing or not, but it's perpetual motion. You want to swing out, here's the water's edge, and you keep swinging, and then you let go. It doesn't work from swinging, get to the water's edge, and let go, because the perpetual motion isn't enough to carry you forward. Gravity does, and it takes you straight down. So, I mean, she probably landed in maybe a foot of water, got all muddy and shit. She was a good sport about it and laughed and everything. Sorry, I got a call coming in. She laughed and everything. Didn't get hurt, so there was no drama with that. So, ended up going back to camp. I think we were there just that weekend for that. Oh, yeah, something else did happen. But I'm not going to include that in the story. Let's just say somebody drank too much and got all angry and was trying to make a point and said something to the effect of, first of all, blah, 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 and then B, blah, 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 and then third. So, they felt bad about it in the morning, and they were like, alright, my bad. Yeah, that kind of crap happens, but it was funny. So I kind of wrapped up that trip. But we learned from it, because when you go down to drop your boat in the water, there is a group camp spot up there, and it has like 6 campgrounds or 6 tent sites, if you will. And it's down the valley, right next to the lake. I mean, you're right next to the lake. Lake is right there. And we saw that one, so we all had a great time on that trip. okay, let's come back here next month. Everybody's available, blah, blah, blah. We set it up basically right there. And when we were leaving, I actually stopped at the little, the little park entry booth thingy. I'm pretty sure it's a private park. I think. Not sure on that. But I stopped and I made reservations for us and got that whole site, even though not everybody knew if they were going to make it, but somebody else will want to come. I mean, it's 6 spots and there was always like 5 or 6 of us going, so couples, did that, and we did the thing where everybody met up at Colfax and grabbed dinners. I did what I do, got up in the trees, set up a bunch of tarps. It was kind of windy down there. It's like right where the overflow comes off of the lake, so the wind kind of comes right through the valley. So I hung up a bunch of tarps up in the trees, got a camp set up, watched everybody else struggling with their setup, so I helped everybody get their camp set up. I swear, man, sometimes watching people set up a tent is like watching a monkey try to make fire. It's like, do you not understand the concept at all? Laying their tent upside down. I mean, what are you doing? Anyway, so that was another really fun trip. Wasn't so many people that came out to visit on that one. And actually not so many people came out with boats, so I think we only had a wakeboard boat and 3 jet skis. And another thing that was nice about that campground is I had a sand sack for my jet ski, filled with sand and rocks, and you can just dock it right off the shore to where doesn't matter where the wind blows or how high or low the tide goes. You're not going to end up hitting the shore or on or anything. So it was actually pretty cool. And went out, and the first went out, just did a quick little day trip thingy, on the water, and then came back. And then when we got back that evening, my ex-wife used to get really, really, really bad migraines. I mean, I just get a normal migraine and it kicks my butt, but she would get them really bad. Sometimes she would actually even get nosebleeds with them. But she was having a really bad migraine and wanted to go home, but it was like, how am I going to get you home? I mean, we got the trailer, the skis in the water. So she ended up calling a friend that came up and joined us for dinner, and she took her home. And I stayed for another day. We were supposed to be there for a couple more days, but I stayed for another day. Kind of felt like a dick for not going home with her, but I mean, it was like, we've been out on the water all day. I gotta take everything down, break down camp, get the ski on the boat. It's dark out, so anyway, then the next day we went out, went up the inlet or whatever it is that feeds that lake kind of went as far as we can go, get away from other people, and just shored the boat and the skis. And it was, on one side was kind of like a mixture of mud, sand, and gravel. On the other side, it was mud. So I went over there and I worked my feet, you know, just got them down into the mud up to my knees. And then I started doing like Dorfon golf. I don't know if you guys ever saw that guy, but you know, doing sit-ups, but he's sitting up from his knees. He's not actually doing a sit-up. And pretending like I was doing slalom jumping and stuff like that. And my buddies came over next to me. And they did the same thing. And we all pretended like we were, you know, slalom jumping. So we, and then, you know, lean way forward, and our the girls, they would hold up their fingers and give us all, you know, our marks for our attempts at slalom jumping. It was really fun. It was a good day. You know, we just made a simple lunch, like sandwiches and stuff on the boat. And then I went out looking around, and I ended up finding a pretty good sized stick, about 5 feet long. And I grabbed that, and I ended up taking that mud and just covering myself with it. And I ran up out of the bushes behind a boat, ran up on everybody. Everybody's laughing. And it was funny because then everybody else got out, covered themselves in mud, and we took pictures and everything. That was another good day. And then that night, again, I won't say who it was. That night, one of my friends he's had a little bit too much libation, but he's standing in the fire telling his story to everybody, but he's on the cliffside. And he's like, he's Italian, so he's a very, very adamant speaker, a talker. He talks a lot with his hand. He moves a lot. And all of a sudden it was like, you know, I look over at your buddy because you're laughing or whatever at his story, and you look back over and it's like, where'd I go? Sorry. Brian, Bill, Steve, Kevin, Billy, Bo, Bob, Jim, whoever the hell it was. Where'd he go? He went right off the cliff and fell in the water. And you're him down there splashing around. Bleep, 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 mother, bleep, bleep, bleep. You know, of course we're all laughing, but are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay, but are you bleep, 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 bleep? Me, I'll be back up in a minute. So a minute later, you see him walking around over to the dock, climb himself out of the water, and the whole time he's walking up, are you bleep, bleep? I'm not gonna tell you what I did. It make me sound like I was being irresponsible, but I wasn't. So I think that'll wrap it up for today's video. I'm gonna see if I can touch base with my wife and find out what time I'm going to go pick her up tomorrow. I really can't wait to pick her up. And then, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to actually be able to post another video, you know, with her coming home. And me not being home and me being in the camper and the puppy and taking care of her. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to put up. I don't know when Katie's going to want to appear on camera. But hopefully, you know, we'll get something up with introducing you to my beautiful wife, Katie, sometime soon. And that'll do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the share button, add any comments if you've ever been down to Rollins Lake, or possibly if anybody's watching this that was on one of those trips. Yeah, leave it down in the comments. Alright, that'll do it. Thanks for watching Def Gown Camping. Peace out.